There are some big changes coming to stamp duty in 2025. So if you're planning on growing your portfolio, this could significantly impact your investment. Here's how these changes will affect you and why it might make sense to act now before these changes take effect. Now, if you're not sure what stamp duty even is, it is a government tax that buyers must pay upon completion of a property purchase. This mainly affects second home buyers and investors. The only time you won't pay stamp duty is as a first-time residential buyer under the threshold. Stamp duty rates vary depending on the value of the property. Typically speaking, the higher the value of the property, the higher the stamp duty you will pay. So what are the current rates for second-time buyers? So, for example, if you're buying a property worth £250,000, the stamp duty would be £12,500 under the current rates. But all of this is set to change on April the 1st, 2025. From April 2025, there is going to be a significant shift in how much you're going to be paying on additional properties. A new band is being introduced. Now, this is especially important if you are purchasing properties between the low and mid-value range. Now, let's break this down. Currently, the stamp duty on a £250,000 property is £12,500, basing this on the 5% rate. Now, from April, the rates will increase to 7% for properties between £125,000 and £250,000. Now, with April only 4 months away, should you be acting now? The average time to complete a property purchase in the UK is between 12 and 16 weeks. It can even take longer in some cases, depending on legal issues, chain complications, and also mortgage delays. So you might just meet the deadline if you was to buy in cash. Now, let's say you miss the deadline. What happens then? While you might pay more in stamp duty up front, remember, over time, property tends to appreciate in value. Listen, unfortunately, the increase in stamp duty is something we can't avoid. As investors, remember, we're in it for the long run, and it is what it is. According to Savills research, the UK housing market is predicted to rise by approximately 21% over the next 5 years. And specifically, the north of England is leading those numbers. For example, property prices across Yorkshire and the Humber are predicted to rise by around 28.2%. Now, let's say you buy a £150,000 property in May, you pay an additional £3,000 in tax in the form of stamp duty, but in 5 years, your property is going to appreciate in value by approximately £42,000. So you'll have forgotten all about the stamp duty. But we do advise taking advantage of the current rates if you can. It's not the end of the world if you don't complete in time. Property investment is a safe and long-term way to build wealth. So if you're ready to start or scale your portfolio, we are here to help. Check the links in the description. Otherwise, if you did find this video helpful, don't forget to click like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.